on, everybody. Up, I got one person. How do you do? We are live right now. Cobra Kai premiere. I'm new to the series, so I can't talk about much. But I do know the show is good, if you're wondering. Oh man, I just lost my one follower. You know what, I'm out of here.
You gotta like though.
Somebody liked my video.
I'm telling you, it's because the service is not showing. I can't even log on ChatGPT.
There's a lot of people behind me. A lot of chatter. I'm gonna shave my beard. You appreciate it, supporter. I got one person watching me right now. It's all good, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All it takes is one. That first step. You take one step, that might be the step to greatness. So you never know what you gotta do in life. Just do it. Do it with intentions. Oh, that guy put the G20 at the bottom? Yeah. Go to wholetutsout.com. Don't forget. I got 4 people now. Yeah.
Oh, this is so fun and so sad and so many things at the same time. I love this show, so this is going to be fun. Good evening. Welcome to the global premiere of Cobra Kai Season 6, Part 3. Final episodes debut tonight at midnight, only on Netflix, as we bid farewell to this unforgettable saga. 40 years in the making. This might be goodbye for Cobra Kai Never done. Since the show came to Netflix in 2020, Cobra Kai has captivated audiences, reviving beloved characters from the Karate Kid franchise, and expanding the story for a new generation. The show's unique blend of 80s nostalgia, humor, and heart has united fans across all ages, and is my brother's favorite show. This extraordinary journey wouldn't have been possible without the talented team who brought these characters back to life and crafted a story that will leave a lasting legacy. I'd like to thank John Hurwitz, On behalf of all of us at Netflix, thank you so much for your passion, dedication, and thank you for letting us be part of the journey. We love the show so much, and so do audiences around the world. Now please join me in welcoming the masterminds behind it all, John, Josh, and
Well, it is hard to believe, but it was almost 9 years ago when we first called our longtime agent, Joe Cohen, about an idea for a series based on one of our favorite movies of all time. Guess what it is? Karate Kid. Little did we know that after our very first pitch to Sony back in 2016, we would be working alongside them for what's now almost a decade. So we'd like to kick off our remarks by thanking everyone at Sony, past and present, and just for the trust and support over these years. Together, we showed the industry a new approach for invigorating a beloved franchise. And while we can't get into specifics right now, we're proud to say just awesome.
Sony is only part of the equation. Finding the right streaming partner to bring Cobra Kai to the world was crucial to its success. In the very beginning, the bullseye was Netflix. With the largest global audience and the ability to reach across generations, what better place to relaunch and repopulate the Miyagi-verse? So, it was only natural that in 2018, the show would premiere on YouTube Red. Yeah. Say what you will about the little premium platform that could. In its formative years, the incredible team over there leaned hard into our vision. But when they stopped making original series, enter our bullseye, stage left. With the amount of new eyeballs on the show, it felt like 1984 all over again, as the whole world started doing crane kicks. And during the past 4 seasons with Netflix, we've come to appreciate the platform on a whole new level. It should go without saying that to be the biggest and the best around, it takes a community of badass people to make it work. We love going on nostalgic journeys with all of you, and we can't wait for our next adventure together.
Now, conceiving of Cobra Kai is one thing, but putting our cinematic vision on screen is something else entirely. Everyone needs a village, and ours begins with the most talented writer's room in Hollywood. To be a Cobra Kai writer requires tremendous versatility. Balancing multi-generational comedy, teenage melodrama, heart-pumping action, and goosebumpy turns of phrase. Not to mention an encyclopedic knowledge of Karate Kid Part 3. Every season, these bona fide legends of the pen step back onto the mat to flex new muscles, always upping the ante and never giving an inch. To be Cobra Kai is to know that the fight never ends. And with these heroes of the written word by our side, we always look forward to the next battle.
There's only one problem, though, with delivering overly ambitious scripts chock full of intercontinental karate moves, and that's figuring out how to shoot them. Thankfully, our Atlanta crew is literally the best in the business. From the fall of 2017 through the summer of 2024, these artisans busted their asses, building dojos, digging snake pits, and choreographing the best goddamn action of any half-hour show in television history, full stop. From our cinematographers, to our assistant directors, to our episodic directors, to our next-level stunt team, and to every department head with an army at their service, everyone in this crew is committed to excellence, budget be damned. You are truly the best crew. But it doesn't stop there, not by a mile, because as the scope of our stories get bigger, our post-production team has to deliver bigger, stronger, faster. And every season, they rise to the occasion. From our post-producers to our amazing editors and assistants to our kick-ass music team, it is truly fascinating to watch you work. We are in awe of your abilities, your patience, and your attention to the smallest and the most explosive.
Now, this moment of gratitude wouldn't be complete without thanking an incredibly special group of people. Our families and our co-workers at Counterbalance Entertainment. To our families first, you have watched us go off to war for 6.5 seasons. As we fought the Valley, a high school, a house, the Valley again, a mansion full of international karate goons, and finally, the world. You have steadfastly held down the fort, exhibiting nothing short of superhuman patience and perseverance as we went off to make the highest level karate fan fiction in human history. We thank you, we owe you, we love you. And to the minds behind our growing business at Counterbalance, we could not win these wars without you. When it comes to running a production company, our eyes are always bigger than our schedules. Your teamwork and your talents continue to embolden and inspire us. We cannot thank you enough.
And before we thank one final important group of people, we should probably discuss what we're showing you here tonight because it's a little bit untraditional. The final 5 episodes of this series debut on Netflix tonight at midnight. For this screening, we're skipping past the first 2 episodes of this final batch so we can thrust you directly into the endgame experience. So tonight we'll be seeing episode 613 and the penultimate episode 614, saving the series finale for you to savor at home the way nature intended. But skipping past 611 and 612 means we're going to have to spoil a couple things for context. So, following Kwan's death, the future of the Sekai Tenkai was in jeopardy, with the senseis eventually agreeing to finish the tournament back in the valley. Silver's admission to Daniel and Johnny that he's fighting a terminal illness means that this will be his final legacy, and one that he's sworn to fight with honor. And in later news, Carmen and Johnny had their baby. Her name is Laura, and she's adorable. And by the way, they also got married, so they're not living in sin anymore. All that and more are waiting for you to rewind and enjoy in 611 and 612. And now.
Okay, but last but not least, it's now time to thank the most badass cast in the history of television. Now, if you've ever been in an episode of Cobra Kai, please stand up. And some others will be joining us up front. You are more than just the stars of our show. You are American icons. Ralph, we grew up rooting for you. Billy, we grew up fearing you. Martin Cove, we're still afraid of you. Speaking for everyone involved in the series, it's been a privilege and a lifelong dream to watch you bring these classic characters back to life. That goes for the entire cast of performers who reprised the roles from the 1980s. Your thoughtfulness and dedication to your younger actors who have helped bring the Miyagi-verse to a new generation through their amazing performances and their badass karate skills. Who would have ever thought that 40 years after the movie's release, the Karate Kid fandom would be stronger than ever? We've said it before and we'll say it once again now. This fandom is the best on the planet, and we are honored to count ourselves amongst you. And finally, while this is goodbye for now, always remember deep in your hearts the 4 words that will forever connect us. Cobra Kai never dies.
Is it over? Probably. Sometimes people want to see everything. You know?
Wait another like a crazy person.
I was a little bit I was like, well, that makes sense.
It was really nice. Wait, there was 2 theaters?
Yeah.
I was wondering where they
All right, everybody. Gonna watch the show. Cobra Kai. What you say?
No, honestly, that's his humor. But